Have you ever heard someone say that violent video games can make people violent?
Video games and your kids.
Is there a link between virtual violence and the real thing?
A new study finds a link between violent games and aggressive behavior in children.
Critics point to this, the appearance of weapons in video games, like this Remington assault rifle pictured in popular game Call of Duty.
Kids are telling us that the longer they play and the more they play aggressive games, they start thinking in an aggressive way and they have more aggressive attitudes.
Games such as PUBG Mobile, Mobile Legends, Valorant, and many more are played by millions of people around the world. Because these games contain fighting, shooting, and other forms of violence, many people believe that they can negatively influence players. But is this really true? Hi, my name is Zulaikha Binti Kamaruzaman Bahari from MMC 1102B. Today, I will be discuss whether violent video games are actually dangerous and what research says about their effects on players.
Messages and images that they are putting in their minds, I think they're seeing nightly dress rehearsals for huge acts of violence.
We see video games are actually being used as a scapegoat. The problem is just the science, the data does not back up that it would actually have an effect.
Violent video games are games that include physical combat, shooting, killing, or forms of aggressive action. These games are designed to entertain players through competition, strategy, and action-packed gameplay. As technology continues to develop, these games have become more realistic and immersive than ever before. Honestly, there are several reasons why violent video games are often viewed as dangerous. First of all, some people believe that violent games can increase aggressive thought and behavior. After spending hours of watching or participating, players may become more likely to aggressive in certain situations.
Please, God. Boy! You think too hard. Here I come, this is my final time. You wasn't expecting this, boy!
My son is addicted and obsessed with violent video games.
I hear your guns.
Video games are my son's #1 priority.
He plays when he wants, where he wants, and for as long as he wants.
He has stayed on for up to 20 hours. He never comes out of his room to eat with us, but he will yell out from his room, "Peasant, bring me a plate."
Come to me immediately! I request backup immediately!
Repeated exposure to violent content may cause desensitization. This means that people may become less sensitive to violence because they see it so frequently in games.
He's very rude and disrespectful to the people that he's playing online with.
Thank you! You didn't see anything!
He plays the game online with adults, and the language that they use is absolutely horrendous.
Beep, beep! CEO coming through!
I'm gonna kill you, beat the out of you, and piss off.
And that's transferred over to his mom.
When I tell him, watch your language, he'll tell me to shut the up and
get out!
He will turn over furniture, he breaks dishes, he has basically destroyed his room.
How would you like your death to be? Death by Nate?
Excessive gaming can sometimes lead to addiction. Some players may spend too much time gaming, which can affect their studies, social life, and overall well-being. Because of this concern, parents, educators, and researchers have to debate the effect of violent video games for many years.
And Friday's events have left a number of people asking themselves how someone could commit such a violent act. Some people may even point their finger at video games. For years, experts have debated whether violent games contribute to school shootings and other youth violence. Some parents have made the decision to shield their children from violent media altogether, while others see this as a case-by-case basis.
It's child by child. Every child's different. And I think the more that the parents talk to their children and the more that schools talk about it and understanding the differences between reality and video games.
There have been studies to both prove and disprove a link between video games and violence.
Although many people are concerned about violent video games, research findings are not always clear. Some studies suggest that violent video games may increase aggressive thought or emotion in the short term. For example, players may feel more frustrated or competitive immediately after playing. However, many researchers have found little evidence that violent video games directly cause violent behavior or criminal acts in real life. In fact, experts argue that violence is influenced by many factors, including family backgrounds, social environment, mental health, and personal experience. Video games alone cannot fully explain why someone behaves violently. This is why the debate still continues today. Talking about my personal opinion, violent video games are not necessarily dangerous when played responsibly. Most players understand that games are fictional and different from real life. The real issue is not the game themselves, but how people use them. In conclusion, violent video games remain a controversial topic. While some studies suggest that they may influence aggressive thought or emotion, there is still no strong evidence that they are directly can cause real-world evidence.
There is no good evidence, for example, that children who watch more violent stories or play more violent video games are driven towards violence by that content. It's far more likely kids with a propensity for violence at age 2, say, are unlikely to mature out of that propensity if their salutary play with other children is constantly disrupted by the presence of screens.
Many factors play a more significant role in shaping a person's behavior. Rather than blaming video games entirely, it is more important to encourage responsible gaming, or proper guidance for players. That's all for me. Thank you for watching.